We're back. It's my day off today, and we're about to hit legs. 8:25 in the morning, but we will. I wanted to sleep in a little bit earlier, but I think I'm hanging out with my fiance later, so I can't really sleep in. We gonna get the pre-workout rolling, and then get ready. Or get ready then pre-workout. I really don't know which cologne to use. We got this one. Actually, this one might be one of my favorites. I can't lie. This one, and this one. I think we're using this one today. I gotta switch up the scents, bro. Simple. Alright, this is the gym fit. Normally, this is what I would wear for like upper body days, but I also ate some tahini pineapple little gummies, so that way I could. Bro, I just lost my train of thought because of that stupid text. There's like an automated thing for like car maintenance or whatever, and the car that I had previous to the one that I have now was like my baby. I worked on that thing like all the time, but I did take it to the shop a couple times because I didn't have proper tools for things. I would pull up and I went there twice. I paid a lot of money. I'm not gonna say who it was, but I would never be returning to that auto shop ever again. Reason why I'm getting upset, disappointed, because I totaled that car, and they keep sending me these automated text messages talking about some, hi, how are you in your Accord? Have you guys done an oil change? And mind you, it's all automated, so I ain't trying to hear all that. Just say it. Before y'all flame me, I do not condone dry scooping, but I do it because I won't have to deal with dirty cups. If I'm just being so real, I dry scoop because I'm lazy. C1 pre-workout. And then the horchata creatine. All right. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about my car. Cause now I'm gonna go on a whole spiel. It's like a short little story time. Pretty much, I ended up totaling my previous car. It wasn't my fault. Somebody blew a stop sign, jumped out in front of me, and I hit, and all my airbags deployed, bro. I had the right of way. I had no stop sign. There were bushes here, so I was just chilling. And I knew that there was a stop sign there. And I'm like just cruising. Well, I guess this person didn't see me, jumps out, and like I couldn't even stop, no nothing. It was tragic, bro. Anyways, their car is good, they're good. My old car, kind of. But I'm very blessed to have this one for sure. My family helped me out with this one, which reminds me, I do have to make the payment on it soon. You can't see my eye expression, but yeah, we're gonna get into the gym sesh. Hopefully I can record. Hopefully there's not too many people there, because as an ongoing theme, I really don't want to be in people's way or make them feel uncomfortable going to the gym, because random Yahoo like me is just recording. I'm just trying to stay out the way. So, where's my mic at? Should I put my mic in here? Oh, no, where's it? But, yeah, I got legs today. I did tweak my back, so we are gonna try to do some movements that build up to a deadlift, and not necessarily a deadlift today or this session, maybe in like a week or so, 2 weeks, maybe even. Build up to a deadlift. Just gotta progressively do it, because I feel like every time I tweak my back, I want to get back into deadlifting. And maybe that speaks to some of y'all. Like, if y'all are watching this, bro, take your time with your recovery. Because if you keep, did I not bring my mic? Is it on? Anyways, don't rush into things. Like, take your time, build your way up, because you're just gonna end up re-injuring yourself, and then you're out for more time, or whatever the case may be. Or you just completely skip over it. Like, say for example, I just didn't go to the gym straight for like a month because I was too scared to tweak my back again, or hit upper, and then I'm looking like Johnny Bravo or something. All upper, no lower. But yeah, just take your time with your recovery. If that's what you're going through right now, don't try to rush it. Definitely like build up to it first. And if you are trying to do like a certain movement, bench press is another good example. You have a different movement, say you tweak your shoulder, bro, do like, I don't know, chest flies. Build up to it. Stretch out those muscles. It's not something that's overly straining to your shoulder. Do like light weights and all that stuff. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Quick side note before we show up at the gym. That's why I need to check on my pockets. I was looking through my gym bag, found my mic. Let's get straight into it. Alrighty, we are back with some commentary. Here I'm just doing some warm-ups just to get the blood flowing, get my muscles ready for some actual weight. And then here in the second clip, you can see I kind of changed the camera angle. But we are doing a lightweight, trying to build up, because I'm not gonna lie, the back injury that I had, my squats cooked. Like, it was actually hurting. At the bottom of the movement, my back would round because I do depth squat, and it would hurt just having that load on. So I just wanted to make sure I was being safe. I think I do put on a belt, but yeah, just trying to be safe, not trying to aggravate my back or anything or prolong any recovery. So boom, for this set, my belt came on because lifting some heavier weight, and just want to make sure that my bracing is all on point, my back posture is all on point. And if you have a belt, don't hesitate to use it. If you don't have a belt, invest in one. Invest in a good one. I got this one from a sports store, and honestly, it's better if you get a lever because it fits you a lot better than the traditional like holes that they have, because you can kind of adjust the belt to your sizing if you have like one of those clipped ones, but mine's just one of those standard belts. And we're gonna get into some solid reps here, going all the way down and up. Make sure I'm controlling the eccentric portion of the movement, not just kind of using momentum to push the weight up and bring it down. Just make sure you're focusing on your quads in this movement. Obviously, you want to be working your quads, not let gravity do the work for you. So now, I'm not gonna lie, through some of the set here, I was kind of rushing my reps, but you guys want to make sure that you control your tempo. It's very important to control your tempo to prevent injury, and also to focus more on the muscle, time under tension. Now, I know that's kind of been disproven, but it's very important to have tempo down and form good, all that. So just make sure you're doing the right tempo and the right form. And yeah. Alrighty, I think this was my last set for squat, and pump cover came off. Your boy was getting hot. I like to show up to the gym with pump covers, not to kind of, flaunt or whatever. It just helps me regulate my body temperature, make sure I'm not too hot or too cold. If you guys don't already do that, try it. It will change the way you feel about your lift. All right, this exercise I did on a row machine. It is a good example of building up to your movements. I have that back tweak, back injury, whatever you want to call it, and this is a more stable, more controlled exercise for the lumbar portion of your back, and it was really good. I liked it. I saw a few people do it on TikTok, decided to try it myself, and I really enjoy the movement. Good alternative if you're looking for some support for back extension or deadlift. Here we're moving into some abductors, so pushing away from the middle line of your body. This helps with the outside portion of your thigh, and it's really good to strengthen these just in general, but also it helps with back support. And again, guys, just a friendly reminder, control your tempo. Make sure you're not just swinging the weight around. Make sure you're actually using your muscles to lift the weight and bring the weight down. There you could have seen that I did a little pause and get straight back into it. This is an example of myo reps. So it's pretty much just you crush out whatever you can in your reps, and then you take a short pause and then get straight back into it. I really like this approach to lifting, as it really takes the muscle to failure. Also, random little side note, I was super upset because I had this mic on my hat and I didn't realize that I might talk about it later in the video, but I didn't realize that I had to charge my receiver for my mic. So I'm in here in post editing trying to
reduce all the noise from the background because it's so bad. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. So I like to do this machine right after the abductors. This is the adductor machine, so adding back to the middle line. These work your hip flexors, and like I said, I like to do these in tandem with the abductors, just because it's right next to each other, and you're hitting both the inner and outer part of your legs there. Which I also set these up a little weird. I like to do a little bit more range of motion than my flexibility allows me to, just so I can get used to that range of motion. So if I ever need to lift something that's kind of like deep in my range of motion, I won't lack the flexibility for it. And you can kind of see the goofy setup here. I look like I'm struggling, but I can't get into that position if I were to just sit down and move my legs to the pads. I had to do that little maneuver there. And we are off to calf raises. As I mentioned in my previous lower video, I had skipped calves, boo, boo, boo. But we're hitting calves. Calves are important. So you can see here, I'm kind of adjusting the camera. And we get straight into it. I think I was trying to stabilize myself. You can kind of see me shaking there. But you can see it. Your boy's legs are kind of getting there. I do want to have some pretty nice legs. I've seen this one dude on TikTok. His name is Brenton Ramiro. I hope I'm saying that right. But that guy has really good, like, muscular legs. Pause. But I really want my legs to end up looking like his. All right, real quick, I wanted to explain this before we move on. This is a different angle. You can see that my knees don't really move throughout the calf raise. And I see a lot of people, whenever they do calf raises, they have a lot of knee movement, which more so puts like an emphasis on your quads and your hamstrings. It involves those muscles whenever you have knee movement. So make sure that you're trying to limit your movement with the knee as much as possible and really focus on your calves. All right, starting off a little up close and personal. We're moving into hamstring curls. And I prefer this machine over the lying down one just because I feel like I have more motor recruitment in the seated version compared to the lying down version. Also, as you can see here, it might look a little goofy, but I am using the little handles to kind of brace myself and really just stabilize the movement overall to help get more out of my hamstrings. We didn't record the last few parts, but it's alright because we ball. For some reason, I'm so sorry about the mic quality. I'll probably do a voiceover. My receiver kept dying. I didn't know you had to charge it. I thought if it was plugged into your phone, that'd be gravy. But like I said, I'm about to hit some poses. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make a protein shake and post-session interview. Like always, this is lower day number 2, video number 3. So let's get into some poses. Another random side note, if you guys don't already do this, record your posing. If you don't know how to pose, it's okay. But record your progress. It really helps with your body image and all that when you see progress. And I am a firm believer that if you're gonna keep seeing progress, it's gonna make you want to go to the gym more. So record your progress, guys. If you guys don't know how to pose, look up Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek has some really, really good poses, and he works on his craft. That guy is pretty jacked. Yo, we are back. Post-game interview. I want to sit at my desk. Post-session interview. Session was good. I'm gonna do some commentary over it, so y'all can follow me step by step. I did skip over a few of the exercises that I did. I think I skipped over leg extensions and forearm work. Maybe I might get into those in a later video. But like I said, I'm not trying to get into people's ways. Also, if y'all were wondering, random little sidetrack here, but these are so goated, and I've been trying to get some carbs in before my workouts, so that way I have some energy, especially if I don't have breakfast. Leading up to my gym session, I like to eat some gummies, and these are goated. Pineapple, tahini, going crazy. Anyways, as it was, yes. So leg day, pretty good. I was gonna get into some stretches, didn't end up doing that. Sorry, my physical therapist is probably clenching his fist right now. Just kidding, he's probably not. But yeah, I was doing some back stuff, and specifically the lumbar area, just to kind of help alleviate some of the pressure like I had mentioned in my other lower video. Just trying to build up to a strong base so that I can start deadlifting again, because I miss deadlifting. I don't know what it is about deadlifting. When I first was doing it, or when I first got into fitness, I wasn't really a big fan. I heard a lot of people get injured from it, so it kind of a lot of people will say deadlifts are bad for your back or whatever. Listen, deadlift is a, how does NSAM put it? It's one of those foundational movements. You're deadlifting, you're going through the motions of a deadlift almost every day, especially if you're, trying to lift something. It would help to strengthen those extensors in your posterior chain, your lumbar, all that. But yeah, I mean, deadlift is a very helpful movement to have strength in, especially as you get into your later years, where maybe your bones start to get a little more fragile and stuff like that. You want to have a good base and line of fitness before you get into your later years, and just keep staying active, and we're trying to do that. So yeah, overall the session was pretty solid. I did want to do more on squat, but not trying to aggravate too much of my back. Also, shout out TNF, because bro doesn't know me, okay? But listen, he gives really good fitness advice, and he's part of the reason why I'm like actively pursuing this stuff. Him, JPG, although I don't watch JPG as much anymore. TNF, solid guy, solid guy. I really like his breakdowns of like people just spewing misinformation and backing it up with actual studies. Because what a lot of people will tell you on the internet doesn't actually line up with the studies, and if you take a closer look, sometimes they misuse the information. So yeah, shout out TNF. Really good breakdowns of like nutrition and fitness and the science that goes behind it. So I really like his stuff. But if I ever get to a point, TNF, if you're watching this, love you, dog. But yeah, I'm about to down this protein shake and get on with it. Might take a little nap. I'm a little tired, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all. Jesus loves y'all. And we out.